Holiday anxiety is real. And if you're already feeling the stress of Thanksgiving creeping in, you are not alone on this one. Between figuring out what dish to bring, what makes your house look more presentable, and preparing mentally to be around family you don't usually see. We never really talk about this topic at all. And honestly, it's one of those things that is overwhelming, uncomfortable, and it's a lot sometimes. So today I want to help you feel mentally prepared for family time this Thanksgiving. I'm Karina Ray, and welcome to my channel. I'm a working mom. I'm trying to navigate life with a little bit more balance, peace, and honesty. So let's talk about what we're trying to deal with this week. So let's dive in. The holidays can kind of fill us with joy and stress all at the same time. Trying to work full time, keep up with the kids, prep the house, plan a dish, and then still show up with a smile. I feel like that's a lot going on, especially if you have multiple dishes involved in there, or if you're even hosting the whole Thanksgiving at your house. Everyone's situation is completely different. And then there's that mental checklist, the invisible one that no one really sees, where we try to make everything perfect, even though perfect really doesn't exist. But that doesn't stop us from trying to make it happen. For a lot of us, being around large groups of people or around certain family members can be draining to us, even if we love them. Sometimes we hide in the kitchen or we hide behind our phones because we don't know what to say or how to navigate them. And when your kids are older, there's no point to hide behind them anymore. Because between work, home, and everything else in between, the pressure of keeping all that together, we're already not coming in at 100%. We're coming in tired and we're setting ourselves up for failure. And it's not intentional. I mean, it's a lot. And I think right there is where we're creating our anxiety. And then it gets to the point to where some of us have different dynamics to where we have to deal with, which I think everyone deals with this, but the dynamics, like I said, is a little bit different because we're dealing with different personalities, old tensions. And depending on your family, this might be the biggest event that your family takes on every single year, and you just might not know how to handle that. Everyone is different. So this year, like I said, we're going to look at things differently. It's not going to be perfect, it's just going to be different. Remember, this is Thanksgiving. You're going to take a moment to breathe it out. And remember, for this moment, you're going to be grateful for everyone around you. And to take a moment and be grateful for your family because remember, every single one of them shaped you in one way, shape, or form, even if they are complex. They shaped you. And without them doing what they have done, whatever it was, I guarantee you they prepared you for something in this life, believe it or not. So you take that with you and be grateful for every piece of it, good or bad. They prepared you for something. And you don't let it hold you back. You let it help you press forward, is how we're going to do that. That's the only way we're going to move forward in this life. So that's how we're looking at it this year. And we all have some things that we struggle to let go of this year, but from our past, we're going to look forward this year. Overall, these little shifts can change how you experience the entire day, believe it or not. So instead of focusing on all the things that can go wrong, we're going to focus on the small things that show up with warmth and love. So if we didn't show up with a gift, or even if it's outside of our home and we're showing up with a dish, even if we couldn't afford a dish, we're still going to show up with that love and offer to help in the kitchen, whatever case may be. If it's helping watching with kids, whatever it may be, offer to help one way, shape, or form. We're going to do that. If it's at our home, we're going to still be that great hostess, whatever we can be, the best of our abilities. We're going to give genuine compliments to make sure everyone feels most welcome. We're going to engage in conversations, positive ones, the best that we can, with people we feel comfortable with, or positive conversations wherever we can be helpful at best. And maybe this can be a positive look going forward to build stronger connections with our family. Because if you really think about it, this may be the last time you see these people. This maybe the last time you get to see like another day. You never know. Tomorrow's not promised to anybody. So this is how we want to look at this, just being grateful to see one another. And let's be honest, some conversations can go to the left and it happens. And it's okay if you excuse yourself in these conversations. If you have tried to change the conversations and say little things like, well, I noticed this about the weather, or something positive and it's not working, you can excuse yourself saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go check on the kids. I'm gonna see if I can help in the kitchen, or maybe try to organize something, or even if it's grabbing another plate of food, whatever the case may be, or switching to another group of people to come and speak with." And that's okay too. You don't have to sit there and accept the negative energy if you're not comfortable with doing that. That's completely fine. Just remember you're not responsible for managing someone else's energy. You're responsible for yourself, your family that you came with to a certain extent. Like you can handle your own, your children, so to speak, but you're not responsible for holding them accountable for their actions. You can only control what you do and how you handle the situation. Because at the end of the day, if you were to get out of hand on doing something, I guarantee you it's going to be looked at that way. So just make sure you're acting appropriately and make sure that you are taking care of you at the end of the day and that nothing gets out of hand. Because at the end of the day, it is going to be Thanksgiving, and the goal is to show how grateful we are for one another. That is the goal here. It's remember that even though everyone may have their differences, that you were able to come within a room and still connect with one another. That's the biggest part. And that your children are watching you guys connect and that it can go on for generations. So it's a beautiful thing. Thanksgiving doesn't have to look perfect or be perfect. It just has to feel real. So that way you're sharing that connection with your kids so they know what it's supposed to be like. And maybe this year being present is good enough. And overall, making sure you're protecting your peace and your energy. If you're heading into this week feeling overwhelmed and needing a little extra support, I put together a free work life balance starter kit to help you slow down and breathe again. It's linked down below if you want it. Absolutely no pressure. It's just something to make your season a little bit lighter. As always, moms, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you soon, moms. Bye.